Hello everybody, this is XCom coming to you from somewhere in this world, and we are back. Our first mission following...
Hello everybody, this is XCom.
I left this sound on. I'm hearing my echo of myself there, now it's gone. Oh, caught again, not live on making another mistake. But, welcome everybody who's here early. Getting ready for the top of the hour. First post-ABA mission. And, it feels like, at least for me, I don't know about you guys, at least for me, that's a big weight off my shoulders, getting this far. We still got some other challenges ahead of us and some big projects to get done. But that was the first big step that we've had to take so far. And let's hope we can still continue to handle all the rest. And it's actually kind of looking forward to getting the Hyperwave Relay built, because that's the device that tells you the kinds of enemies you're going to face on a mission. Up to a certain number, I was reading on the wiki. I think up to 7 different enemy groups it will tell you will be on the mission. But if it's, say, crashed large, it may not cover all the enemies you might see. It only goes up to 7. I didn't realize it had that limitation.
What's up, Doc?
Hey, Verda, good to have you dropping in, my friend. Good to have you dropping in. So, yeah, I learned a little thing as I'm reading about the Hyperwave Relay that we have to build. That, you know, I only have so much experience with, because I knew what it does, but I didn't realize it had that limitation. So it'll be interesting to get to actually use it and see it in action. It's got to be an aid to what kind of squad we bring and how we equip them and whatnot. Not that there's a huge variance to how we do our squads these days, but yeah, it can help tapering a mission towards what you're going to face. So that does make a difference, especially in the number of arc throwers we bring. If it's an enemy we want to really make sure we capture. So there's that. So we're going to have to get on the capture the Mutant Elite train, because we need one more of those weapons to start the research, but we're going to need more of those weapons to build some of the things I want to build. So yeah, we got our hands full. We got a few big things to accomplish ahead of us. Hey, Nightmare, how you doing? Yeah, there's got to be some extra we can pull from this, surely, and it is. But the problem is now we got to research the Hyperwave Relay, and then we got to build the Hyperwave Relay. So yeah. So there's several things we still got to focus on that would be quite helpful in our build towards the final assault, which has some big pieces yet to get in place. So we just got to keep our focus and make her happen. What can I say? Yeah, and something whatever else we need. Yeah. That's why you just say something at the end, because there's probably something else we're not thinking about right now. That kind of is the catch-all of it all. Yeah, but the 3 main things we got to do is build this Hyperwave Relay, which then unlocks the ability to find the Overseer. Okay, we got to shoot that down, and hopefully that's a ideal mission to potentially capture an ethereal if we don't manage to do it before then. And then the Gollop Chamber comes after that. And then, yeah, the Gollop Chamber is what unlocks the ability to do the final mission. So those are some of the big steps we got remaining. The big 3, at least. There's other little things that would be nice to do in the meantime to have fun toys to play with, but... And it's top of the hour, so why don't we get out here? And we're on the screen loadout, the team loadout here, so we're going to take a refresher on the team we're taking out. Okay, here we are. It's this map, as we found out last time. It is, I think I remember this map is Smokey the Bear hates this map, and it also has the pickup truck on the abandoned pickup truck on the road. So that's what this one is. And the team we're taking out, we got Nefertiti as the commanding officer for this one. So we do have dense smoke. She just isn't able to throw more than one per turn. Limitation of the build that I probably would change in future playthroughs. Then we got Carvalho. He is... Oh, then we got Gleaser instead of Carvalho going dun dun dun. He is in the house. Welcome aboard, Gleaser. So we got the Freak, another Freak, one of the two Freaks, although I don't have the other Freak on this mission. Sometimes we get both Freaks on, but not this time. He's just a sergeant, but he's going to be able to capture, and you'll notice I turned it back on. We had it on for a while. We didn't start with it, but then we had it on for a while, and then I think in one of the times I had to reboot or reload due to some issue I was having, it wiped it off. I went back in and retouched the INI file that this is in, and it's now in the pistol slot. Say all you want is that's too much in our favor, but I kind of like it. So we're going to do it. I don't think it's going to make... It's not the type of switch that makes or breaks a playthrough in my mind, so I don't have a problem doing it. And then we got Mags. She's got the big weapon because she has slightly better aim than Hong. So we got Mags and Hong as our two gunners. He's got the longer range, she's got the shorter range, but our heavier hitting weapon. Then we got Bulwark. Yeah, we're taking out an assault on this one. Could come in handy. He is not our swiftest assault in the world, but I think he's potentially in line for a promotion. That's why I did not give him an extra item, because he's slow. He's very, very slow. I can't emphasize that any more than that. So Bulwark, we love having you here, but we got to find a way to speed you up without sacrificing protection for, you know, your up close position. So we'll see what opportunities present themselves to us to work with that. We got Furball as our scout du jour today. We got one motion tracker, but being a crash fighter, that should be enough. And he's wearing the vest that potentially allows us to run, you know, lightning reflexes if we get into an awkward situation or don't have enough suppression available in range to take care of it. Godfather. We're taking Godfather. Ye old sniper of one single shot. No in the zone yet, no double tap, although I think we're building him to become an in the zone. But he's going to have to get there one shot at a time. What can I say? One shot at a time. He's going to be an in the zone guy without disabling shot, which I think I got a few of my sniper builds maybe mixed up a little. Usually I have disabling shot on the in the zone snipers, and I have one double tapper that I think has disabling shot, and then I got one in the zone that has disabling shot, and the other ones have precision, so it's kind of wonky. I have to remember who has what on this thing. Yeah, it's native to them, but this vest makes it even less likely for them to get hit. Just as a refresher reminder, this kind of enhanced camouflage, we believe, interferes with aliens' tracking, communications, targeting systems, so it gives scouts bonus protection when they use lightning reflexes and makes them immune to crits from any Overwatch fire. So that's one thing, because now the enemies are they're starting to pick up perks where they can crit on Overwatch, so it eliminates the ability to crit. So if we do, then it gives a little extra defense. So it's not a bad vest in my mind to wear for somebody that has to run lightning reflexes, just as a refresher reminder, so you know. Yeah, he does run it, but they're starting to be able to crit now, the enemies, so that's why I started using this probably a little earlier than I really needed to, because I probably started using it before they actually gained crit, but they have it now. Well, not every alien, but a lot of them. to start picking up the perk for it. So there's the importance of that one vest, I think, at this point in the game, for those that use lightning reflexes. So we got Godfather, as I was talking about, and then I brought Knick-Knack Paddywhack. Give your mech a bone. So this is a no, it's not a double fatigue. It's not a double fatigue. It was the other mechs that we had out on the alien base assault. So this is just another Pathfinder to give him some more experience. I don't think he's Master Sergeant. No, he is Master Sergeant. Why did I think he wasn't yet? So anyway, yeah, there you go. Give the mech a bone. Well, actually, isn't it? Give your dog a bone. or do I not even know the lyrics of the whole song? I don't know. But yeah, I get where you're coming from, Nightmare. I get where you're coming from. But anyway, I think we're all set to go. Oh, I said give a mech a bone. I altered the lyrics, not realizing what I was saying. Oh well, I altered it, but then, yeah, I didn't think it could be taken offensively. Yeah, he has metal bones now, except for in his head. Okay, I can't think of anything else we need to adjust. That's just a refresher on the team. Let's get down there on this fighter. I think it's a 6 to 12 kind of situation as far as aliens that we're looking at. And it should, we're going to find out for sure, because we don't have the Hyperwave Relay to tell us. But I'm pretty sure since this crashed before we went out on the ABA, that there will still on this one only be one outsider and not the upgraded command pods that we're going to start facing after this mission. That is my best understanding of how this will work. So we'll see y'all down there. Check your ammo, check your weapons, and let's make it happen. Yeah, let's go shopping. Let's go find an alien to capture. All right, let's begin.
France is sending an urgent mission request. It looks like the alien crash site is in a remote area. If we move quickly, we may be able to secure the site before the aliens have time to regroup.
Ah, you got your new PC, Gleaser. I'm sorry I missed that while I was chatting away. Congratulations on that. You got some new fun to mess around with now, with your new PC arriving. Congrats to you. It's a fun time when you're able to upgrade. So Operation Lost Star is what we're heading on. And Carlos, just in time. Estrella perdida. We are gonna go find that lost star, or we're gonna make ourselves the star that's lost. I don't know how we want to work on it. Yeah, that's always a trap. If I play wrong, if I play wrong, any mission can feel like a trap. That's all I could say. Let's launch and see what we can make happen. We'll want to keep our ears open for the sound cues and see if we... Sounds like we have capturable enemies out there. Who knows? We'll find out soon enough.
Central, this is Big Sky.
Okay.
Everyone is ready to secure the craft.
Copy, Big Sky.
So we are right near the pickup. So I guess what we'll do, there's a whole section of the map over this way. There's a whole section of the map over this way. Both those sections have trees and a fair amount of cover. Then there's the UFO up this way. And then there's wide open, so fortunately we don't have to potentially fight in it. I wouldn't mind fighting the aliens in it, but a distinct lack of cover over in this way, the skid zone for the UFO. So this is a mission, this is a map we know well. We'll see how we tackle the aliens and how they appear on this one. Yes. Estrella perdida. Estrella perdida. There, thank you for the correction. Yeah, we've captured mutons on this map before. Well, that's a good sign then. We've also probably played sucky on this map before. You know, we played so many missions on this map, but I prefer to remember the good ones. So thank you, Carlos, for... Yeah, that's then, this is now. So let's go see what we got. Okay, nothing in immediate sight. So why don't we just run up to the rock?
Got it.
And we'll see nothing. And maybe I'll run this way a little bit, kind of get a feel for what could be to the side of us. So we know we can get up to, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that might be pushing it by a hex, by one square too far. But for the most part, we know, so we could probably get up to the car. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that might be safe. So we kind of know our limits based on the motion tracker. Let's kind of make sure that before we advance, we don't pick up pings off to this side too.
Got it.
Okay, feels okay, but then we don't know 100% for sure. There's still a possibility, but it's not a huge area where they could be. So what we shall do is find my suppressors and see about getting them set up. We got the Gauss machine gun. You're only gonna make it so far. So why don't we place you here?
Moving to designated coordinates.
Just kind of raised up a little bit, so hopefully you have some choice on where to see. And here's my other one. And I guess we'll just bring you, oh, I don't know, here. Yeah, because you're mobile, you won't necessarily be locked in place. That would give you some abilities to move there. If I move here, we got to go around. You might not make it there. If I come here, I'm thinking blue moves. So let's bring you here.
De acuerdo.
And we'll just do this first setup move. One thing I could do is I have 2 extra battle scanners. I have 4 battle scanners. So, you know, just to be safe,
Okay.
as we push forward, shall we clear over here?
Eyes open.
Yeah. Okay. So it feels a little safer about moving forward. Probably would be nice to clear over here, but at least if they show up here, they can't bum rush us because there's this big open ground that they got to cross. So I'm a little less concerned about that side. And we'll just move people forward, have some overwatches on a few people, just in case something shows up. We still don't know what those somethings are going to be yet. But let's try and be ready. And then, I think I may fly you right around here. If something appears straight ahead, the trees are going to be an issue. If they appear over here and we're flying, there's only a couple short stubs in the way, so maybe we start flying your, say, over on this side, just in case something appears to the left. That way you're not too close, I don't think. And we'll see how the Godfather performs for us today. And we'll steady. And then, Nefertiti, at least for this turn, that's good enough for you. Here we go, listen. Well, the early noise, the only one I heard is Thin Man. So don't get the arc thrower too warmed up yet. If it's Thin Men we're gonna face first, how about we just not worry about that. Where we didn't get it, we don't get our first directional. Yeah, for now we still don't know the next pod, so I can't relax too much yet. So I wonder where they'll be. Maybe what we do is we'll do another motion tracker. And we'll kind of move forward a little bit.
Got it.
Oh, we found something straight ahead. We found her straight ahead. So, we're gonna have the freak throw his battle scanner. Say right in around here. My best judgment based on the motion tracker, and we'll see if this is the thin men or not.
Okay.
And then we may have to move Furball. But then we'll still have 2 more battle scanners. Yeah, let's just see if we can find it over here.
Eyes in the sky.
Okay, what do we find? Dun, 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 dun. We see one thing. Well, hell! That's not what we heard. That's not what we heard. Now these, I'm okay to capture one of these. So it looks like this map, more than likely, that's the only 2 pods we're going to face, given the numbers. You know, 4 and another pod of 4, that would be 8. Well, there could be 3 pods, because it could go up to 12. But usually on a fighter, there's only 2. So unless we're seeing bigger pods like 6 pods of 6, we're probably featuring, you know, 2 pods of 4 and 5. Most likely. Most likely. So,
Spokojnie, wszystko będzie w porządku.
hey, it sounds like Hope's End coming in. Good to see you in here. Yeah, an AoE capture device. Yeah, throw it in there right now. Stun them all and then get them captured. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm only seeing 3 rings here, so I guess since one of them is behind the tree, maybe we're not getting a read on him. Oh no, there it is. 1, 2 at lower elevation, and the other 2 are at higher elevation. So, Kotson, it should be safe to bring you up to this tree, but do I have somebody closer that maybe that would suit them better? Well, for a suppressor, not necessarily, because there's no step out to one side, so we'll think about it. Unfortunately, we do not. I repeat, we do not have the ability to move here to set up, which would have been ideal. I can set up on the truck, but if I'm going to do that, I think I keep you right there. And what if those thin men are over here? You know what I mean? I kind of want to, you know, I'm just chucking my things like candy, like they're nothing. And there's no guarantee, depending on where I throw it, that I pick them up, because of some of the height changes over here. Well, that gets it over the log. Let's give this a go. Just see if something's on this side right here.
Got it.
I just want to know if I set up to fight the mutons. If... Okay, there's nothing obvious that would end up flanking us. So I'm feeling more confident about taking the car as a position to suppress, although, depending on scatter, that's a hell of a lot of trees in the way. So, maybe I do. Even though we're limited for the step out, maybe I do come over here. Too bad that's not half cover. I'd even take half cover. And I could come here, but then on the scatter, we could get flanked. Well, if they scatter and come towards us, some might be in range, once again, depending on the trees. And I can't quite make it there. So I'm going to take a chance and bring Hong over here.
Already there.
All right. I do have the ability to shoot, so what I want to do is have my suppressors close enough to be able to potentially lock one down along the way. So why don't we come here?
Manos a la obra.
Yeah, we're just gonna steady you. Now, there's no guarantee, depending if they take cover in these trees. My lines of sight could get blocked a little bit, but we're gonna steady, hoping we're gonna get a shot next turn. Whether we open with you or not remains to be seen. We'll get you as far forward as we can to get some Overwatch, should they scatter on their own. And the world's slowest running gunner will also move forward as close as he can get. Sorry to be making fun of you and your character, but I'm just stating a fact. He's slow right now. I'm hoping if we get a promotion, maybe he has extra conditioning or something that gives extra mobility. That would help tremendously. It would help tremendously. Yeah, we'll bring Nefertiti up here so she can dole out the smoke and or commands. Mostly has sight of everybody except maybe the low cover behind this log. There's that, and then who do we got left? There's not much left. Overwatch you. Okay, it's just you two. And see if they move. And we aren't really getting a sound cue of the thin men. We don't know where they are. But we kind of know that this side was clear. I mean, they could be back over here. But that's not the end of the world. And they could be over here. But then they can always be way in the back of the map. And that's why we weren't getting sound cues. Okay, I think we're going to make them scatter. And try to kill one of them. With the Godfather. That's going to be our opener. Then hopefully we can get our suppressors in line. Because you see one of them, and we're going 100% to see if you can find a way to take them out and make the pod a pod of 3. Cut down their numbers as quickly as possible so we have a chance for a capture. That's what I'm hoping. Yeah, they're not moving. They didn't move this time. We heard the floaters, I mean the thin men before. They appear to be the moving pod. These guys are stationary. So here we go. Now it's a pod of 3.
Positive enemy contacts.
Look out!
Okay. Well, they moved in such a way that we didn't get any lines for Overwatch. That's kind of sucky. That kind of sucks. What I might just do, so I can suppress 2 out of 3 of them, I think. Let's see if I even see. Yeah, I see all 3 from there. And I might have to move you closer, but you do see one of them. The guy on the edge right there. Yeah, and I guess I could move you there, and that would probably allow you to see 2 of them. So we'll debate that. So I have the chance to suppress, which means I got to kill one of them somehow with everybody else without the ability to flank. So we got to have a little luck involved here. The other thing we could think about doing is I might be able to come here. Let's see how far. Yeah, see, if I got that, if I got you all the way, say, here, that'd get us maybe in range to be able to chem one of them. It's a possibility. Bungert, I'd probably move you up here. And then you're in range to run and gun next turn. Whoever I'd need to run and gun. Kneek-knack. Paddywhack. I think what I might just do is a good old-fashioned grenade. Do you even have to move? No, we wouldn't even have to move very far forward to get a grenade on all of them. And take away a little cover for them to be able to move up. Not that they want to leave their full cover. But that's a play also. I got a smoke to be able to take care of that. Once again, one smoke. I do have a command if something could work out. Kotz and Vodlin, yeah, you'd be able to hollow. We're not gonna flank anybody, that's for sure. Not gonna be flanking anybody on this map this turn. So there we go. I don't have collateral. I do not have a Shogun, so I just have the grenade. So at worst, it's gonna cut down a tree in half to a burning stub, but it'll remain full cover. That's just the way it usually is with these trees. A single grenade at the most will shorten it, but not get rid of it. So yeah, I think I'll bring you here and try the grenade thing. If I think I can at least hit all three and damage them. So let's do that. That way we don't push too far forward yet. And you'll be one for all. And we let them know we see ya. Yeah, we're gonna be working on taking you out. Let them feel a little pain. And also wear them down a little. For hopefully an ultimate capture coming up. See, that tree got... See, both trees turned into stubs. Just like I said it might happen. But it's still full color. Still full cover. Still. Alright, let's get you up here, Bulwark. See, we can't quite... Next turn, I'd be able to run and gun you. And unfortunately, if Thin Men are back in this side of the map, we'd risk activation with that. Okay, I was thinking I could try throwing a chem grenade from here.
I'm all over it.
Okay, we can hurt this one or make his aim a little worse due to the chem. And if we hear Thin Man, well, it's gonna be... Chem grenade's gonna be wasted on them, so I might as well use it there. And then... Let's see. I can suppress this one. And I can... suppress that one. So those two will be a suppress. This one will be chemmed. And then whoever else has available shots... for example, yeah, it's hard to tell in the green mist of the chem grenade if I see you from here. No, that is not a line of sight. This is. It's only half cover, but then you're chemmed. We could get you hollow targeted. Who else would have a shot? You would, but it really wouldn't be effective at that range. So yeah, there's not a lot of shots we're going to be able to take this particular turn, my friends. We're just not going to have it. So maybe I do play that with Kotzen. Maybe I play that with Kotzen coming here, because then he would be able to come and flank the guy next turn to get hit and run. And then the other two, so of course you never know where the you-know-what outsider might be, but maybe I want to bring you and see. You should still see him from here, and that's full cover instead of half cover. Well, get down in there. Yeah. So let's take the shot from full cover, and then you'll have the ability to flank.
Of course.
Yeah, we can't quite make it to cover to do the flank next turn, but we can get the flank. So we'll see what we're able to control over here. Let's holo target the guy. Well, that's a 34% shot. What is it with your pistol, by the way? 48. Yeah, well, let's at least get a chance to hit him. We probably wouldn't have killed him anyway in full cover. This gives us a better chance to at least hit and start lowering down his health. I mean, eventually we will want to capture one of these dudes. Kind of what I'm thinking. Okay, he's hollowed.
Oh, perfect.
We're gonna suppress this guy.
Eso es.
And I feel like we probably want to get... Not you, but you. Probably don't want to be suppressing all day with thin men potentially moving in, because that would mess up any potential opportunities to capture. Everybody's in full cover, so my closest full covers are right here. Although I feel like you're a suppressor in half cover. At least Bulwark is in full, so these guys will benefit from the smoke the most.
Will do.
Since we can only throw one. And we'll just have you... See, your pistol ain't gonna be any better either. Yeah, a whole 3% better. So, you know, if we're just gonna take a pot shot... Oh, let's take a pot shot, because you got 6 ammo. Yeah, smoking is good for your health. In this instance, yes. Certain general says smoking is good for you. Let's just take a pot shot. That was just what it was, a pot shot. Okay, suppressing. Moving. Double! Well, he really does want to die. So I guess that means we're gonna try capturing one of the others, because it's hard not to kill and get their numbers down, because then I can still suppress them both. Kind of what I'm thinking. I mean, then again, I could just come here and flank them. How close would a capture attempt be? It'd be a stand in the open capture attempt, and then I'd have to either command or throw smoke to help protect. What would your pistol shot be at someone that close? Not. It would not. Because the other weapon is overkill. Yeah, I'm just trying to think on how I gotta capture him. I gotta lower him down. I guess what we'll find out is if the laser pistol kills him, and I'm gonna move to get it a flank so it has a chance to crit, which could kill him. But if it doesn't crit, he'll be nice and low for a capture. And if it crits, that just means we move over here. And I'm okay running the Overwatch. Well, I'm barely stepping into where that one could see us anyway. So I may not even pop the Overwatch unless it counts this as the second square. But we're okay because we've got, you know, lightning reflexes and a vest. So let's get that part going.
Let's do this.
Because I can suppress away the Overwatch if I want to try coming in here for the capture. That much we know. Camera, quit jumping around. I'll use the arrows. Being herky-jerky with the mouse. Let's see if we can wear him down. Okay, we did get a crit, but it wasn't overkill. So we're going for the capture. And if I have to, I'll command back out of it. Oh, forget it. The mouse panning is a little herky-jerky. Now, I do need to take away the Overwatch, so we're going to suppress that away. Right there. You know, I'm getting my not running Overwatch by mistake into the double digits. I gotta be real careful not to blow this streak that we're slowly building again. Okay, the Overwatch is handled. Carvalho, freak, run like a freak and zap the guy.
Heading there now. Aye, aye. Attempting.
Oh,
Oh, crap.
doggone it. Doggone it. How about Godfather? You should have a shot on the suppressor. Well, none of the shots are like amazing. Woo, Derek, how you doing? Good to see ya. We got Bulwark out on this one. You think? Well, I guess they'll both be suppressed, and then he'll be in smoke. So no, he won't be in smoke. He won't be in smoke. So, to be quite honest, that is risky. It's very risky. Or I can just say, we tried, and then we'll try to set up one of these two for a capture. And try the same thing. No, I don't. No, she doesn't. She's a commander. I don't think anybody else has. Let's get out of here. I don't think. I pretty much was not looking to bring it on a little fighter mission. I don't think anybody has it. No. We don't have any real psi units on this one. So, I have two options. Stand him in the open without smoke, because I would then be using the command. I'll have both these guys suppressed. What are the odds? Well, technically the one guy may not see us, so that potentially is one shot that would come at us. Potentially one shot coming at us. Yeah, oh, well, I'm not worried about killing this guy. I'm worried about this guy. He'll only be suppressed. Shooting him in the open with no smoke. And suppressed in the open. We've had suppressed indent smoke. Of course, it was a flying heavy floater, so the aim was improved because of that. But you know what I'm saying? We've been killed in dense smoke before when we don't have cover. Or drastically hurt also. So I have those memories still in my mind. You know what I'm saying? I have those memories quite vivid in my mind. But I really want that weapon he has. So, it's not a Muton Elite. I'd definitely try it for a Muton Elite. Definitely try it for a Muton Elite. I'll tell you what, let's take Godfather, take that sniper shot, see if we can get lucky on this low percentage shot for him, and break the suppression. That'll convince me to do something. We just killed the guy. Damn. Godfather's trying to get noticed here. He's saying, you know, you've ragged on me in the past, Zigzag Commander. I'm going to show you I'm worth it. So since this guy, technically, we don't have line of sight to him, we'll hope he doesn't have line of sight to us. He's now suppressed. I'm going for it. See? That just clarified things for us, didn't it? Let's try it here and now.
Light 'em up. Looks like
Okay,
they're coming
we
home
got a
with
new
us.
rifle. Now it's all about kill, kill, kill. I think. That's the way I'm looking at it. I'm not going for... Well, we might as well. We got one charge left. But, yeah, if I shoot with anybody too drastic, he might die. Well, I could throw another grenade. A grenade won't kill him. But I might need it against thin men. Let's see. You can't quite see him, so let's get you over here where you can see him and then just take a pot shot. Without pushing too far to activate the, you know, no, it's another 50%, but you know, Godfather showed that we can hit on a 50. I guess that was Godfather. We got Bungert, Bulwark. Well, he can get close enough to hit and run even now. Let's just work them a little closer so I don't push too far for thin men in the mist. Sounds like a movie. A movie title, right? Let's see. Let's come over here. You don't see. So let's just... Yeah, I really don't want to push in here and then pick off the... I mean, find the outsider all of a sudden either. And you don't get line of fire there. It's funny that you do, though. Oh, you know, you don't even. So... Okay, you'd see him for suppression next turn if we need it. We need to alternate suppressors. I'm gonna inch just a little farther. No, you know what? I'm not, because we're in the open. We got that issue. I don't want to activate the other pod. Let's just next turn we'll start working on this guy.
I'm on it.
Oh, see, I'm glad we didn't push forward. That's why I was worried about pushing forward. Oh. And he's suppressing us again over there. And that's who I wanted to move forward and use his last grenade. So we're gonna have to figure out to deal with this suppression. I may just run Bulwark up there, even though he won't have him flanked, because there's another thin man that went over here. 3 of them lumped up right there, but another one went over here, so I don't want to take this position because maybe we're flanked. So what I ideally want to do is blast this guy to hell with a capture. We got our one capture because now we got a map of thin men, and I think it's just 4. Yeah, we got thin men out there. So now capture is a little bit of a luxury, and if I can get rid of his suppression, it means I can get a grenade over there and maybe get rid of some cover and therefore thin out the thin men. Wouldn't that be nice? I also, if we don't kill him, if we don't kill this guy with Bungert, I could then acid him, potentially, or I do the acid now anyway. That'll take away the suppression. Then we'll figure out how we want to approach it. And if I bring you up here, Carvalho. Hey, dreaming. Someone's dreaming. Trumpkin's in the house. So I'm thinking I'm going to throw the acid grenade here because it doesn't work on thin men or the outsiders, I don't think. So, and that'll get rid of the suppression, and that'll allow me to take away cover here. And then I can still, I think, for one more turn, yes, suppress, or suppress with you. Yeah, what I'm thinking. So let's do that, and then we'll probably see. Maybe if we're lucky, maybe not. These little stumps could all block our line of sight.
Heading there now.
Oh, we do see it, and it wouldn't. Yeah, see, that would we'd be flanked right here. We would. I was worried about that. So if I bring Bungert up here, I risk killing him with the shot. But I kind of got to take that risk because otherwise we get swamped with thin men shots or acided ourselves. Yeah, so let's throw the chem first and see if I can do it in such a way that it's not on this side of the tree, or for his step out. Yeah, that should work. Okay, this oh, it does, that doesn't break suppression. Is he's got acid too. I thought the fact that he was in the process of shooting, that he would. It was already started. Yeah, it's not like he started. So I was hoping that it would remove it. So guess what? I gotta take Bulwark in there now because I really need to blow that cover. So because that gives 2 shots from Furball and 1 from, and then it leaves us with this guy who probably has squad sight. Probably has squad sight. Probably. So I feel like Bungert, you gotta run and gun now. I gotta break that suppression. I need it. You're free. If you kill him, that's good. I'm fine with that. Well, you probably better, because otherwise he's gonna get a shot back at you. 81, so it's not perfect. Oh!
Das gibt's doch gar nicht.
Oh, baby! Alright. I can suppress him back. If I run this, I could throw the dense smoke to make it harder, give him better odds to run the suppression shot he's gonna run, so he can... Ha! Derek, bad timing on your vibe. You used your high roll. You used up your good roll. Oh, that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. I'm gonna suppress him back.
Contención. Ya me queda poca munición.
Then, because I can't command now anyway, then I'm gonna throw smoke and cover these two. Well, I'll tell you what, if he tries, yeah, we're good. I'm gonna cover you all in smoke, so your first couple steps that he might shoot at you are all in the dense smoke. If that makes sense.
Will do.
And I'm hoping his limited movement will be enough. Yeah, I hope. What do you think? Where am I going to be better? No, it looks like this would be the better range, because I should have full range on my launcher. Let's hope. It's not going to make a difference if we don't make it far enough. We're a little limited because being suppressed, I don't think we have our full movement. We're trying a lot of stuff right now. And then these two are going to get acided if they're standing together like this, if this doesn't work. So, a lot of ifs going around right now. Bulwark is going to get shot at, but at least he's acided. Alright, here we go. Now or never. Okay. We ran the suppression. Now that we're not suppressed... Yes! Okay, the grenade gets far enough. One for all. Then let's hope it's a good grenade. Because we need those 2 blocks gone. Here we go. Okay, one of the 2 is gone. That means Furball gets a shot there. So, I think what that means is, let's switch weapons. And Furball, you really should see them both from here. Even though it's because it's you know, the whole sight thing. The whole line of sight thing. Does like that rock block one of my shots? I like the idea of being in full cover, but then I'm not sure if we see them both. Yeah, I'm gonna take the chance.
Of course.
Okay. Whew. Let's have at it. Okay, that's good.
Eliminated.
That's a big sigh. That's a huge sigh. I may just suppress him. Well, no, I may just move you farther forward, so if I need suppression elsewhere, we have it. Now I'm gonna go with my snipe shot. Unfortunately, he's in cover and not free and clear, so it's only 63. Let's do it. Ah, that's good. That leaves 2 active. 2 active. 1 suppressed and acidated, and then this guy, very dangerous. I hope that means with squad sight he can't see, can he shoot it? He might be able to shoot at my sniper. Didn't even think about that. Didn't even think about that. So I think I'm bringing you a little farther forward.
On the move. Back in.
Let's see what happens. He's running away. He hunkered down. He didn't want to shoot with the acid. He didn't want to shoot with the acid. So now the big question is, I can come right here to get a capture if I can figure out how to weaken him down a little bit. The pistol's only 33%. And if I move you there, you're flanked by a thin man who ran straight back. Easily flanked. But there's not many other chances I have. Unfortunately, I don't have a command anymore. Not for 3 more turns. How far can you throw smoke? I'd need a few steps more. So if I brought Nefertiti here, I hate having Nefertiti in just half cover, but your armor's okay. You could then cover my guy without covering the other guy, I think. And we'd at least be in dense smoke. And I'd have to shoot with my pistol. Oh, man. I'd have to shoot with my pistol. I got a med kit nearby. Can I get line of sight over here? I'm a little nervous about an outsider, too. I'd have to come down to... I could get a shot from there. From there. Not there. It's weird how I can see through those trees from here. But not here or there. The fun. Yeah, we'll try some shots. I was gonna try, but I don't want to keep myself standing in the open. That's... I mean, even half cover's a little iffy. Okay, I got half cover. At least I got half cover here.
Gotcha.
And then what I do is because he's hunkered. I mean, we're not going to hit him. I was thinking just now, see, so yeah, the only way I'm going to hurt the guy this turn is with a pistol shot. And it's a ballistic pistol, which is fighting, which is good since we'll have him flanked. I'm worried though, the bulwark, to get that flank, has to step out into the acid. Trying to think for planning purposes. See, now we can easily flank him if things just don't work. And you'll just one for all and reload. You'll be the suppressor.
Got it.
And that's going to allow you to reload. You badly need to reload, Mags. So let's start moving you up to reload here so you can start working full cover forward to get closer, because you need to be closer.
Empieza la fiesta.
And then the freak. We're just gonna get you right there. Maybe. Unless that guy decides to run up an acid spit. You're close enough to capture, so you'll just stay there. Yeah, so let's reload your pistol. That's when he stands up, that's gonna get, oh, it's 13%. That's still not worth the shot. So let's reload your pistol.
Locked and loaded.
Let's throw you regular smoke there, since you're in half cover with a potential dangerous shot from a potential squad site thin man. Well, Overwatch. No, because then he's gonna run. So I don't want too much Overwatch. I already got him suppressed. So he may die. That's the problem with coming around with a pistol like that. Do I have anybody else with a little pistol? Yeah, you. So yeah, come up here also, so we can think about setting up 2 pistol shots to weaken him and then capture.
Let's move.
Playing dangerous with the medic, but sometimes you just gotta do it. So we'll reload, so you'll stay as cover. And let's just take this shot. What the heck? Now this time you hit. Except, did that really take 3 off? And why does that seem like it didn't take 3 off? Oh well. Did he really have that much health? I don't know. Anyway, I guess what am I gonna do? Argue some more? Oh, Dietrich? Why is it saying you can shoot again? The game's acting weird. Oh, because close encounters. That's why you get 2 shot. Duh, 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 duh. Okay. We're close to capture territory. We're close. And maybe I should just try now. Because if I get him any lower... Well, a pistol shot could get him lower. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. We'll try one more little conventional pistol shot to lower him. Because the pistol shot really shouldn't have a chance to crit. Now I'm talking about next turn. Just keeping everybody where they are till next turn. Yeah, the acid won't get that. Well, that's if he moves or does anything. If he shoots at us, yeah. If he hunkers, that's no damage. He may just hunker again. I almost want him to try and shoot at us. Just so he takes some acid damage. We're just gonna wait. So, Hunker?
Roger, holding.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna bring you down. Do I have cover? I don't know if that thing's cover. Oh, we'll fly you over here, and then we'll land, so you can reload. And that way, at least you have cover against the Thin Man if he has squad sight.
Jetpack on deck. Oh yeah.
What's he gonna do?
Incoming fire.
Okay, the Thin Man shot at us. He did have squad sight. I don't know who he shot at because... You know, because... Now, last time I suppressed him, it made him stand up. Is that a fluky, flunky thing of the game? Let's suppress him and see if that same thing happens.
What's up, Doc?
Oh, did he hit the suppressor? No, he didn't hit the suppressor. He took a shot, but he didn't hit anybody because he was the suppressor. So I think the Thin Man's thing was yeah. Let's suppress and see if he stands up again like he did last time when he was hunkered.
Got him.
Because that gave us a better chance with the pistol. Yeah, see, it's back to 43. It's like he's unhunkered while suppressed. Oh, yeah, because, yeah, that's weird. I'm going to take the pistol shot. 3 damage. No chance for crit. We just got a hit. And I only have 1 pistol shot here. And what's your pistol shot? 24. Oh, no, that's your SMG. Your pistol shot is 24. The only problem here is, well, I'm gonna take the 24%. Maybe we'll get lucky in a hits because I won't have another pistol shot. I'll have to do a 4 XP or 4 hit point capture attempt because I can't put this off anymore. Can you believe it? We're going for a 57% chance. It's not like it's 100%, but it's as high as we can get it. We just did it. We're going into full cover here, and we're going to try the capture. Oh. I can't see between those trees. I cannot see between the trees! Well, look! Oh, that was because this was somewhere else. My mouse button was somewhere else. I was going, wait, there's a circle there! You know, that's how easy it is to fool. Fool me? It's easy to fool me! Well, the capture attempt comes next turn. I can move you up to full cover. I can move you up closer to full cover, so if the Thin Man gets brave and comes towards us, that's just another squad sight it's gonna get. He might hit somebody eventually.
De acuerdo.
Hunker.
In position.
Let's get you into full cover now.
Yes, sir.
You shouldn't be a target because this guy can't see you unless we're all considered seen. I don't know. We're just gonna hold and do the same thing as before. You might as well reload your pistol. Hello! Hello! Hey, Rainbow Monk, how you doing? We'll bring you back into full cover.
Yeah.
And reload. We got a squad site Thin Man out there kind of watching over us as we're trying to finagle a capture attempt here. We did already get one. We're being a little greedy now. Oh yeah, let's switch the other gun. That's that. Now you can reload.
Nice.
Knick-knack, stay put. Anyone else? No, that's it. This is our turn. Let's see if the squad site Thin Man hits anybody this time. This time he stopped suppression, so what's gonna happen?
I'm taking fire.
Oh, he went for the guy. He went for the wrong guy. Now he's down to one. Okay, so I can always throw smoke. I don't have command back yet, but now we're gonna do the capture attempt. And then I'll have somebody run up, and maybe we can find the Thin Men. We're gonna play Find the Thin Men, but not go too near here. Let's find the Thin Man with half cover. Anyway, capture attempt coming right now. Oh, I guess. Well, I don't know which side is gonna get us flanked, but we'll go here. From the Thin Man shot. We at least got dense smoke for him. Well, he'll be dead. The Thin Man won't have his squad sight then. If we capture him, or therefore kill him. Okay. Come on. Let's get the roll. Let's get the roll.
All over it. Looks like
Yes!
you're coming home with us.
Yes! It's not a Muton Elite. I can't get too excited, but yes! Okay, so we got dense smoke we can throw, so now it's time for you. Oh, not Mags. There you are. Furball. Let's bring you here, hoping the outsider isn't in range. Well, we know we don't see it. Yeah, let's just come here first.
Of course.
And where do I want you to try and get sight on the guy? This should be safe from an outsider.
Yes.
Okay. Then let's find out if we have line of sight. We sure as hell do. Okay, now we know what we're doing. Now we know what we're doing. Now, I don't have my stealth scout with me because she's a few hours maybe away from being available. A day at most, and she's available. So no, I have no stealthy person available for this mission. Besides, running into half cover, I don't have anybody with psi powers on this mission. Nothing. But this is a good sign. We're working captures. We're practicing for the Muton Elite. Is what we're doing. Now, do I have any battle scanners? Oh, I don't know because you may have thrown them all. No, I do have a battle scanner. So let's get everybody up to the point where we know it's safe. Okay, if you're not going to let me click on you.
Okay.
And reload. I don't know that that's safe, so let's just stay here till we get vision. We'll bring another suppressor right here.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
And you have enough ammo for just one if we need it. We got a good old medic here. Next turn we'll have a command. Maybe that'll help us or not.
Nice.
Knick-knack. We'll bring you over here. At least we're gonna have a battle scanner to throw in there to then see where the outsider might be and take care of it then. All right, here we go.
Down in front. Got it.
Oh, we saw it.
We got
It's weird.
incoming.
We activated our throw, activated the outsider. Did you see that? It was just that step out for the throw activated the outsider. And we don't have a sniper. I don't have you, and you're in a troublesome spot. Okay, I can at least run and gun you here for a kapow. But it better be a finishing kapow, or we're in trouble. Okay, I can get here with Knick-knack, so we should have this. We should have this. Now, we should just be able to get it with these two shooters, because I'll have hit and run here, and then I can follow up with the alloy cannon. So we're good. Didn't even need help. Didn't even need help. Alright. So we got through that. 2 captures, my friends. Longer than a fighter should have taken, but we were greedy with the captures, so yeah, I think we were down to our last alien rifle, so now we're up to 3. So that's nice. No, we may have used the last one for that plasma rifle, or maybe I didn't start it yet. I don't know, but we needed some more to allow me to build some things. Now it's all about the Mutant Elite. It's all about the Mutant Elite now. Yeah, this time greedy pays. Greed pays. Oh, cool! Bulwark, he got a promotion. And I think this is the one where I give him a little extra speed at last. You know, because for someone who double, you know, run and gunning, it's nice to have lightning reflexes. But VPT, you know, that's not critical. He hits hard enough as it is. But I'll tell you right here, see that +1 mobility? Yeah, there could be a soon terror mission. You're right. I was thinking that alien activity was just a research or harvest mission we missed, but you're right. It could have just been the flyover for a terror mission. Where was that? Wasn't India? Wasn't that India that had the activity? Something like that? Somewhere in Asia, I thought it was. Probably had to be, because otherwise our satellites would have seen it. Somewhere in Asia. But I think India pops in my mind. India, yeah. I'm gonna do the extra conditioning bulwark, if you're still in here, and give you the extra speed. That's gonna really help a long way for your running guns and just your, yeah, that's what we're doing. Okay, I like the extra speed. We needed that badly for your guy. It's going to be much more functional for us. And Hong is up to Gunnery Sergeant. And you know, in the early on, I think the first one I got at this level, I gave Resilience just because I know they get shot at a lot. But I'm telling you, those that have Shredder, I value these days Danger Zone a lot more, to be able to apply the shredding to potentially multiple enemies without having to worry about hitting them. So we're going for the Danger Zone on this particular build. All right. Yeah, for someone getting up close, I think that's a good pick. It helps. It just as, yeah, helps with survivability. And we have other ways to try and deal with Overwatch. Never seems like enough, but yeah, we got rid of the Overwatch today. Okay, there we go. 2 alien rifles. The grenades don't matter anymore because we already got them. Oh, looks like Servando comes in. Take a gander, Servando. Take a gander. 2 captures on this one. How about that? The only thing missing from the mutons we captured was the word elite. But, you know, I'm still gonna take it. Okay, we got damaged stuff we could sell. Alright, let's go sell it. Alright. Okay. Now, what am I looking at? How much research time do we have left? 1 day. I kind of don't want to spend anything till I find out what the cost is on an upgraded mech suit. And do I want to... Yeah. And then the question is, now that you've put that in my mind, Nightmare, maybe I don't build the mech suit until after a potential terror mission. Which we're kind of near the end of the month. Yeah, maybe we won't have to wait long, but I don't want to take away bringing out a mech now for a terror mission by not having a suit available. So what all is in the process? We got a mine shield coming up. Oh yeah, we're getting the last 3 coil guns made that we need to out-equip our fighters. We got 1 satellite there. I thought we had a second one, but this may not show everything. It only can show so much. Let's advance some time. Yeah, I can't make it yet till the research finishes. And then we'll see. I gotta see how much it even costs, alloy-wise, in this, if it makes sense. Gotta see. Gotta see. Here we go. Raquel is back. Archangel's aircraft is back. And, yeah, let's scan. I definitely have the cash for it. Now, the next research is a no-brainer. I kind of was looking at the difference between a Vanguard and a Vindicator. I think I'm gonna go for the Vindicator. I think that's what I decided. I think the Vanguard gives me a pinch more speed, but really not that much. This one gives me a little more protection with still sufficient speed in my book. So that's probably what I'm going to want to build. But let's get the new... Yeah, this one prioritizes mobility, the 6, and the other one survivability. But it really doesn't sacrifice all that much mobility. To be quite honest, that's not what I feel. They both have jet boots. This is but they're both considered the mobile armor. So let's go get this started. It takes 7 days. Elerium we got, and the Hyperwave beacon, well, we captured one, so we got it. Let's begin.
We've certainly had an influx of new developments recently. Well, the sectoid commander is an intriguing subject. I have to admit, this device has also captured my attention.
So it has. I see she's intrigued by this development. Yes. That's my best accent I can do for her. So let's go check costs for the one I want to build. And decide if I want to... Well, you know, we're going to start building it now. And if we do get the terror mission, I can cancel it. and then pick it back up and build after, right? Let's go see if it's affordable. I got the Illyrium 120, 80 alloys. That'll chew up most of my alloys. 90 meld we got. Leave me with almost 200. We got the power source, and it uses one of the mech suits. So I say let's manufacture, and we can always cancel, eh? If we get a terror mission and I feel I want my double shooting mech. To get it, I think both my mechs are fatigued right now, depending on how soon the terror mission pops. If that indeed is what that activity was. But we are due another terror mission somewhere, so I think you called that one right, Nightmare. I think you called that one right. So let's manufacture. And that's 8 days out. So yeah, I think we're gonna have to cancel that. But what it does, it allows me to see if there's anything else I want to build. No, the new basic mech suit wouldn't build in time. Why would I want a basic one? Because then that's so weak, and then I'd have to upgrade it to what we have, and then I'd have to upgrade it again. I don't have those kind of resources. That's a lot of resources. So the way to do it is upgrade this one. Then after we finish Hyperwave, I can maybe do that other mech research for the Shogun's armor and go from there. Now, you know what I'd rather pick up right now? What I'm thinking? Because with only 44 alloys, that's not much. What I'm kind of thinking, yeah, and we can't build another plasma, but we might be able to build pistols. Because remember, I only have one laser pistol. So maybe we upgrade a couple pistols. I can afford it. I can afford 2 pistols. That leaves me with 24 alloys. Kind of what I'm thinking. I'll feel bad carrying a plasma pistol when I just want to wear an enemy down for capture, but I'm thinking plasma pistol. Let's build one. Because we're real weak in the pistol department. So let's do 1 pistol and 1 skeleton key for the next assault. Maybe even next month if we're lucky in Russia. That's not a bad idea. We'll try that. I don't know. Let's go take a look. I may be beyond. We got mag pistols. Reflex pistols, there it is. Yeah, we haven't done that. I just need, well, that would increase the entire range of sidearms. Would I rather do that than get a plasma pistol, maybe? If I cancel the plasma pistol, I could do that. And that upgrades even our basic pistols, right? The way I'm reading this? The entire range of sidearms. Increases the maximum damage output. Maybe we do that. I just don't have, I doubt it increases the, well, we'll see. For captures, we're going to start having to be able to use our psi abilities to do captures on the. We can't always rely on the pistols so much like we did today, but I didn't bring any psi ops on this one, and Mind Fray is our go-to, should be our go-to now to get people under control for capture these days. Let's go back in here. Oh wait, I can cancel from here. Holy smokes. Oh, see, there are 2 satellites being built right now. In fact, I could even afford, because it's just cash only, to get a 3rd satellite. Let's cancel the plasma pistol and upgrade all the pistols. Now, I think we got a lot of mind control. You know, we got a lot of psyops out there. And soon we'll have the... Soon we'll have the... Well, I'll tell you what. We'll start just so we have a flashy pistol. And then probably with our next time we get some more alloys, maybe I can add this one in. But yeah, that's a good one. The reflex pistols will help every pistol. Because sometimes you just get better aim with pistols than certain other rifles at times. So it'd be nice to have better output just for regular shots, period. But I'll start with 1 plasma pistol for now. No, not for mutons and muton elites and floaters. For anyone else, Mindfray's garbage. But I'm starting to learn that floaters, especially the heavy floaters, that's their weakness. Did you see? I'm starting to be aware. Now, against sectoids, nah. Thin men, not so much. Yeah, there's certain enemies that have, in general, lower will that are more susceptible to Mindfray than others. And that happens to be the muton elites is one of them that doesn't always have the highest will. Unless it's like a leader. So yeah, let's just hang on where we are at the moment. All right, let's keep pushing. Do we have anything else to look at? Aircraft list. I just want to see 4 days. So South America's practically full strength. You know, those injuries are minor, so we're almost back to full strength. One of them is that. Yeah, we're gonna go. We're gonna go start scanning. Our air game's okay-ish. Five days away from a council report. So yeah, if we're gonna get a terror mission, it's gonna be on the soon side. Man, Nightmare, you called this one. That's India. That's India. Yeah, pilot I can assign. If I had to send the ship out, I can assign a pilot at the time of needing to send them out. So yeah, but thanks for catching that, Carlos. It's better to have it in place early. That's because that one that transferred over there. Yeah. All right, swarming as a mission is. We will not know the exact map that we're going to be on, so we're just going to have to go by the description. So let's go find out. It's a waterfront. So that's, I think, Terror mission. The only waterfront for Terror is that one with that tall building on the wharf. That tall, awkward building. That is not one of my favorite Terror mission maps. Because you just go around one corner and... Just go around one corner and you can activate the map, depending on how they're set up. Let's get a sense of who's available. Leader-wise, Pompa's decent. She's good. Plenty of dense smoke, right? Which is sometimes helpful. I got Glycely available as far as assault. Or Old McDonald. I got a Rocketeer. We haven't taken Blue Jay out in a while. Just, you know, I can have two commanders out there. Because we still got Galliardi in the back pocket for a mission. Fatigue times, we could get Van Dorn in a day. I'm not sure how long we get to wait on a terror mission though, so that might not be enough time. All my fatigues are days. Suhat Afik would be back in 3 hours, but I kind of feel like if I have a hit and run sniper, I almost feel like we need multi-shots on these terror missions. So I may double fatigue someone. Like Furball just went out, so double fatigue. The injury time could, hopefully will only equal a double fatigue. A drone mini boss. I can't imagine being fearful of a drone, but yeah, the time will come. Holy smokes. When you gotta worry about a drone mini boss. So yeah, let's see how much time. Let me just double check how much time we got. Yeah, it's 24 hours, so not a lot of time. So let me just kind of throw a team in here for a first look. You know, but I usually need a Rocketeer, so let's do Quampa as the main one, and then let me throw in a Rocketeer, for instance. I'm gonna double fatigue. A scout. I don't know if I feel comfortable with Suhat Rafik as my scout on this one because I have to worry about keeping her hidden, and that's just less shots I get to take. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, he's fatigued 1 day, you're fatigued 3 days, so Kotzen, you're going to be that guy. As far as Pathfinders, I think they're both fatigued the same amount of time, if I recall. I'm not going to take them both. But Will to Kill 3 days, and then I know, yeah, our Knick-Knack 3 days. Let's see. What other multi-shooters might I have available? Floki? Double Tap? EIEIO? I like the idea of Desperado, maybe? For potential 2 shots. I might want... Do I have a good level engineer? For chem grenades, maybe? And Kobo's pretty high up there. And she's got psi abilities, so she'd be able to carry chem grenades and psi grenades. She doesn't have Packmaster though. Yeah, she does have Packmaster, so she should have more. She should have more than just a couple even. Does that mean she gets 3 of each? No? I don't know. We'll come back to the armor. I was thinking I just want to make sure I had somebody that carry all those peripherals. She's not a multi-shooter, but she has some AoE stuff that could help us, especially the battle scanners. Desperado. Are you thinking? I think all my gunners are Master Sergeant now. Yeah, he'll be ready for a side promotion to go back in the tubes. Now I want to scout on this one, so it'll end up giving me like 4 battle scanners, and on a terror mission like this, especially if it's the wharf that has a lot of open spaces, I want to be able to throw the battle scanners to prevent civilian deaths as much as possible. It's kind of what I'm thinking early on. It's kind of what I'm thinking. So let's get suits of armor on. Ooh, wait, I gotta cancel that one. Unless I run you in Defender, but that doesn't have jumpy boots, but this map I probably won't need jumpy boots. Can I afford to have you a little slower? I don't know. I may cancel the other one once I see your speed. $15, and then it's gonna go down some more. Yeah, I think I want the other suit. This one's not speedy enough. I mean, it is tankier, but having you be able to move to potentially flank. I do have a Rocketeer that'll open it up. I think I want to look at changing suits. Yeah, and then everything else is off. So let me go back out. I think all the slots are full, so everybody will stay in place. Yeah. So let's go back and cancel that one suit so I have the more mobile suit. Engineering. Oh, here. This list, there. So we're gonna cancel the Mech 8 for the time being, and then come back in, hopefully, and build it. Or the Mech 7. Can't I? It's not letting me. Well, let's pop out of here. And take a look at this. Oh, here, now it's highlighting. There we go. Delete the order. Yeah, wrong screen. I figured that out quick enough. Okay, so now I should be able to outfit the way I want. Then we'll just have to remember to build that mech suit afterwards. Let's confirm that. There we go. Yeah, you can see the difference in speed. Even fully decked out, loaded out, it's 2 more extra. It just makes it. It'll make a difference to try and get a flank if necessary. Once I run out of rockets to blow away cover and all that good stuff. So I feel better with that. Blue Jay. I think we're gonna go with. We're gonna try Corsair with you. I'm only giving you the SMG because I want the plasma storm gun on my other person because you're gonna be busy shooting rockets. Can't stack. Well, Now we can. You're mobile enough for a Rocketeer. Okay, Desperado, we definitely want Titan on you. Unfortunately, I can't even remember. I forgot to check if we actually pull the trigger on that plasma rifle last time. Well, still got a good weapon. Still got a good weapon. I'm gonna give the Illuminator to Furball. Don't get too excited, Furball. Okay, does it give also extra distance, or do I need the, Nope, I still need the Marksman. And, probably should have somebody with a motion tracker. We'll start it on you unless somebody else has an open spot. That makes sense. So we know where to throw the battle scanners. I might change my mind on that, because this map, there's not a lot of fluff room. We're going to be throwing battle scanners in limited ways. Yeah, I may not take a motion tracker this time. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, I hope I didn't make that mistake. Illuminator? Oh yeah, I did take the Marksman right back off. And we won't have the extra vest. Right now the motion tracker. Just so on the first move we know if we can take a step or not. You're our chrysalid helper in case we get swarmed by chrysalids, which can happen on this kind of a mission. And you have psi abilities, so do I want to give you... Yeah, I know, it just doesn't provide, for as close as they get up, I'd love the extra speed, but it just doesn't give the hit points. Absolutely does not. We've kind of always been giving out the combat sims, but
What's up,
what else might we want? Heinzel Montaraz! Good to see Howdy Doody in here. Thanks for dropping in, Howdy Doody. You're still alive. just thought I'd throw that out there. not that you were on the fighter mission, but you're still alive. You're still alive. Now, maybe I usually do throw a vest on, and I keep not changing a new slot, so I keep removing the next item. Typical me. Yeah, combat sims. Maybe some crowd control. Oh, you're not able to open on Twitch. That's weird. Because I'm playing on my little little tablet device. That's how I monitor my. Because I only have one extra screen, and that's where my OBS goes. So I monitor the live streams on a phone and my little tablet here to make sure they're going through, at least for me. So who knows what's up with your Twitch? Who knows? You've been a bad boy. They're punishing you. Let's see. Who's next? Where do we gotta go next? Loki! I only have one suppressor, if you notice that. When's the last time I've gone out with only one suppressor? Hopefully, that's not gonna be a problem. But we do have double tap here. But if I need, for whatever reason, suppression to lock the things down, that could be a hole in this squad. But then I got launch grenades, launch rockets. Scarecrow, I didn't get armor on you. I loaded you with the other stuff just to make sure you could carry it all. And you'll have the plasma storm gun. Keep you mobile. And then Quampa, we actually have Titan for you, and we'll give you a laser rifle. You won't have mobility, but hey, you'll be able to shoot for us. Well, kinda, sorta, not effectively. It's more important with smoke for you. Yeah, you don't have the extra, so you'll only have the 4 smoke. You don't have the, whatchamacallit. You know, the whatchamacallit. Yeah, that's your next promotion. Which you might just get if we're lucky today. To up your smoke carrying ability. So let's keep our fingers crossed. I think you'll get it by just showing up, Quampa. Your final promotion. So that would be helpful for the smoke side of things. Yeah, what next? No scout? No, it'll be concealment scout. I'll start running only concealment scouts. That one, that would be a shocker. That would be a shocker. No offense, Karaoke. I'm anxiously watching somebody on the Long War or Discord, one, I think the one I have linked down below, who's doing a run with just, I think it's just concealment scouts. So I'm going to see how that works out. I don't know. I wouldn't have the confidence to do that. Because as you know, the way I play, I rely on that hit and run scouts. I've learned to rely on that. But I guess if you're used to not shooting with your guy and just scouting, you bring enough shooters elsewhere. I guess you could, I mean, if you plan for it, you could make it work. So everybody's got armor, everybody's armored up in one form or another. The Aegis are, the Corsair armor. Yeah, everybody's armored up, Titan or Corsair. I got close encounters, CCS. For chrysalids, we got potential double shot here, rockets, potential double shot if we don't move there, double shot if flanked, you know, hit and run, double shot with either close encounter, CCS, even more than double shot with CCS, depending on how they come at us. Double shot with double tap there. No double shot there, but you have the AoE stuff to help us out. The battle scanners to hopefully get them out there to keep them from killing civilians. And then we got smoke and healing. So that's our team. We got support. Yeah, I think if I had concealment, I might be tempted at that point to build more snipers and try to work them all up to in the zone. I would find that with snipers probably more valuable Yeah, trying to get as many shots as possible. But even then, in the zone cuts out every now and then. I don't know that I totally play with that 100% properly also. At times, there's times I misunderstand. Why did I just lose my in the zone? Why didn't it count on that person? So there's a few perks that that aren't reliable enough for me. And while I like double tap, I hate how it works if you only have one shot. I hate that you can't stop and reload in the middle of it, that kind of stuff. But hey, these perks come with their pluses and minuses. And I think this is the team. Anybody sees any holes, let me know now. Yeah, he just has an SMG, because I've never upgraded from the Gauss weapons that we lost, you know, during that terrible time in our playthrough. So I've never upgraded and rebuilt there, so that's something else I could look at building. You know, if I have enough alloys at some point, I wouldn't mind another one of these little storm guns. That's what it's called. So, yeah, it's just a regular SMG. So, but Blue Jay has, you know, shock and awe. So he has 3 rockets and 2 shredders. So that's 5 rockets. So he probably won't have to shoot too much. That I would hope he doesn't have to shoot too much. That would be the plan. So that is the team. And my friends, it's a little late for me to start another mission, but guess what? We got Terror on tap for Monday. Terror is on tap for Monday, so let's get over there and look at next week. Yes, I've actually updated the schedule this time. I don't have to say, this is the schedule, just change the dates. This time the dates are on there for you. How about that? Yeah, you would need less battle scanners that way too. Until you misplayed your concealment scout and they got exposed. Which I'm really good at doing. So that which is the whole reason I just don't trust myself using concealment scouts. But anyway. So I hope y'all had fun seeing some captures work today, taking some chances just to get the captures, because we're going to probably have to do things like that when we find our Muton elites. We're definitely going to have to finagle things when we find an ethereal. And we won't give up hope for a sectoid commander also. So we got a fair amount of psi on this mission too, so we'll do everything it takes. Oh, that's the one thing I didn't do. I usually don't do it on a terror mission, but now that I have it active again, there, she doesn't need a pistol. We'll just have that as a just in case now. The pistol slot is active again, in case nobody caught that. I decided I was going to use it. I went back and switched it back. Alrighty. There we go. Oh, you didn't see me do that, but I just went back and gave Scarecrow the... I keep forgetting. I could see my screen right over here. You guys can't. You're looking at the schedule. I just gave Scarecrow the capture device because it works in our pistol slot thing once again. I fixed that back up like I've been meaning to for a while. So thank you everybody for hanging with me today. I appreciate all you guys showing up, and especially your support through that tough ABA for the first time, but we're going to try and keep pushing forward now. We got our Hyperwave Relay research going, and then after that we'll try building one if we have enough stuff. Alloys, Illyrium. I think it's Illyrium heavy to build one of those. So that's coming up. There you go. We'll see you guys Monday and pick up with this terror mission. That's pretty much where we're at. This is Zigzag Zog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching. Really do appreciate it. Everybody over on Twitch, well, except for Howdy Doody, who can't get into Twitch. Hang on, and we're gonna do a raid. Otherwise, everybody else, ciao.